But yeah, man. So with the Day to Night Fest, we started this actually this year. So it's a little bit of a baby, you know what I mean? It's about 3 months old, 4 months old. And we had some good results. Each one that we threw, we had twice as many people in the crowd, you know what I mean? Like just in the crowd by themselves come out. So that means that artists are actually bringing people out. And the selection of the music that we have with the artists that we book is actually good music.
So what is Day to Night Fest?
So Day to Night Fest it's a performance platform for artists, right?
Okay.
But like I said, it's also a networking event. Like we have, I'll tell you our sponsors.
And we have vendors as well.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to ask. Get into who's sponsoring the event. Let's
Okay.
Shout
So
out DJ Trill.
yeah, shout out DJ
Hey,
Trill.
Hey, shout out.
Yeah, you
Okay.
also with the interview, man. Shout out Trill, real talk.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Shout out Real Life Street Stars. Real Life Street Stars is actually having the stage on the next coming up Day to Night Fest on Sunday, September 23rd. Shout out Peace Oil 420. Shout out SMU. Shout out Vertigo. Shout out to shout out to Bud Beats.
Man,
He give
shout
us
out
free
Bud.
slots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we
what's up.
give out free studio time. So, artists, man, come hit me up at DAY2 NITE Fest.
So you have a lot of people backing
hold
you
on,
up in your
Caleb.
corner. Yeah.
Spaz, he give y'all free studio time because that's your first cousin.
I'll think about it. No, I just
Go
playing.
ahead, Caleb.
But I was saying you have a lot of people in your corner and backing you up, so that's really exciting because you just don't have too many people that are able to do that and have that type of platform, and that you're opening doors for other people to hop on board with you. So that's what's up.
Right. Oh, shout out Certified Mixtapes as well. We just dropped a mixtape for all the artists who headlined and performed on the last two. And you could go get the app, stream it live. We got my single is actually on there. I dropped my single a couple of days ago, I believe.
Okay, what's it called?
My single is called The Flash.
The Flash.
Hey.
Now, what inspired The Flash? I
So
got a
The
5-year-old,
Flash-
so when I hear The Flash, I'm thinking of, the little
Right.
animated.
Right. Well, not to be cliche, but it is based off the actual superhero.
Okay.
So
I knew I wasn't tripping.
it's kind of like the song has like a steady flow, and I'm talking about kind of like some real life things, like not really like it's more or less subliminal.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it's not really relevant to my life. It's kind of in a general sense.
Okay.
But I do turn up at the end. Like I said, I got my main street stuff, but I still got bars underneath. So.
Talk about it. I think you should talk about it.
You
because
should.
Shoot what's going on with a lot
Oh
of
yeah.
industry.
So the hook is really based off of what we go through, what we see in life when it comes to drugs and just people who are addicts. Period. And I had a lot of influence, not from my music, like how I present my music, but just like I like how this dude sound. You know what I mean? I had Fredo. I like Santana. R.I.P. Fredo Santana.
Man.
R.I.P. Lil Pete. R.I.P. Lil X. R.I.P. Speaker Knockers.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Trent Reznor. Do I don't like anybody who? Oh yeah, but I'm just talking about like the song. The hook is based off of all these names. You know what I mean? Just like these are. You know what I mean? These are Mac Miller. R.I.P. Mac Miller. You know what I mean? So you just gotta go check the song out for sure. You understand what I'm talking about?
We sure are. I'm
dope.
ready. You want to go ahead and bring it in?
He don't got it right now.
Okay,
We're gonna talk about the talk more about the Day to Night fest.
Right.
So, what made you decide to throw this event in the first place? I mean, being an artist, instead of just trying to throw your own personal show, what made you decide to have a stage for all these other artists?
Right. So I kind of a little bit of inspiration was actually an event that she worked with Big Tuck. Shout out Big Tuck. And they had this event called Trending Tuesdays at Closed Status. Oh, my bad. Trending Thursdays at Closed Status. And I saw how it was running. I kind of like how the artists that was coming through. And I was just kind of, just peeping game on how it worked and stuff. And so I came to Z, and I was like, you got a lot of knowledge on how the performance platform works. We might also do this to not only engage other artists, but to engage their fan base or the potential fan base, and also just bring, like I said, the Day to Night Fest is a networking event. So we're bringing all these artists to come through, and I tell everybody, be like, yo, talk to everybody here, engage with everybody here, make sure everybody know your name by the time you leave out of here.
I mean, that's dope. And I mean, the reason why I asked that is because it just seems like these days you have to be more than an artist. Mm-hmm. It's like to be successful in the game, you have to be more than an artist. You have to come in the game some type of way other than your artistry.
Just rapping, yeah.
You know, I want to definitely interject. I want to definitely interject. The producer's going to kick my ass in a minute, but I want to definitely interject on, and we'll really just kind of interject and piggyback on what you just said. As far as you got to be more than a recording artist.
Yeah.
Kid Spazzy, I not only manage him, but I'm his mom. So a couple of years, almost 2 years ago, when he told me that he wanted to become a recording artist, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't too happy about that. I wasn't too happy about that because he's very intelligent. And I'm not saying rappers aren't intelligent, not at all. You know what I mean? But I just figured he would become a scientist or something. So I told him, I said, hey, if you want to get in the game, I help you. Mm-hmm. But you have to want to become more than just a recording artist. So I was very happy that he wanted to create a platform growth event that was essentially a circuit. Mm-hmm. So like he mentioned before, the artists, they sign up and then they get the potential to get studio time, the booth with real life street stars, a lot of other things as well. So you definitely have to look at yourself as an entity. A lot of artists just look at themselves just as a rapper, but it's a business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that's very important. You know, as an artist, to have your business in order. Right. You know, myself and I've seen a lot of artists come through the city and. That's what a lot of us lack. You know, we lack the knowledge of business. So it's like, you know, we look at, I'm an artist, so it's like I make good music. Thank you. And it's like sometimes you just feel that just because your music is dope that you're supposed to be heard, but that's not the case. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I commend you of what you're doing at your age, man. You're a young dude coming up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just turned 30 and I'm just now getting this, you know what I'm saying, and understanding the realm of the business and really being able to put my best foot forward. So I commend you on that, little bro.
Everybody got their own pace. You know what I mean? Sometimes this stuff happen for a reason. You know what I mean? You could have started this 10 years ago. And then everybody who's in this room right now, you could have fell off. Yeah. Yeah. And none of this would have happened.
That's true. So, what do you expect to come from this festival? Or to gain?
I gain interactions for sure. You know what I mean? I got people who not only who don't only live in Dallas come through. You know what I mean? I got people from Texarkana, Waco, Waxahachie, Arkansas, you know what I mean?
Texas
so
Connect.
It's just it's just like just trying to get my name out there.
Okay, that's dope.
On the side and shit.
Now this is the first festival? Is that?
This is what you talking about?
Day night. The fourth one.
The fourth
I'm sorry. Very fourth one. Okay, very nice. And where would this be at? Let everybody know.
Okay. This Sunday, September 23rd at Green Elephant.
Okay.
6 to 11.
Yeah, from 6 to 11. Doors open at 6.
Yeah, I seen a few dope artists on there that I know of, so you know.
Beats and Mo doing one of my favorite tunes there. Right. Shout out Bud B. Y'all said that earlier, right?
Shout out Bud Beats for sure.
Hey, do you like the smoke?
Yeah.
I do. That's why I was late.
Do you like? That's why you was late.
No. This is a real dope move that you doing. Like he say, as older cats who probably been in this longer, doing this longer, and you somebody who, when you're young and you're just started, she say just 2 years ago, you're already saying, okay, I want to make a move for other artists. That's going to make people look at you in a different light. Right. You need to keep that on you. I don't care if you blow up or whatever. That's something that you got to keep on you. I hear this ad on the radio all the time for Mint Dentistry. The guy comes on, the doctor, I can't think of his name, but he comes on and he says, the person who's the most powerful in the room is the guy who loves everybody the most. The person with the most love. That's true. What you're doing, that's showing a lot of love, like to the city. Mm-hmm. You're gonna give a lot of people opportunities. Like I see, you got a photographer and everything with you. You're gonna open when those doors open on Sunday. It's gonna be photographers there. It's gonna be producers there. It's gonna be people that make that just want to find new music. You're open the doors for a lot of things. Man, that's dope, bro. That's really dope.
We want Kenny to come through and do a song if he available.
Hey, put me on the set. I'll do something.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do something.
Yeah. you available,
Yeah, I'll do something.
yeah, we would love that.
I checked his schedule. He's free.
All right.
The Green Elephant. What's that dot?
All of you guys are
What's the
welcome.
street?
Please do.
It's on
56
Dyer Street.
Dyer Street.
Yeah, 5627 Dyer Street, 752.
Y'all know where that is. If y'all listening to this
Yeah.
station, I
The
know
Green
y'all
Elephant.
know where that's at.
Yeah, it's a
It
dope,
stay going down at the Green Elephant.
it's a dope
man.
venue.
They do.
Dope.
They do.
Dope.
Where can we find more of your stuff, your music, get in contact with you, your social media?
Okay, so my music is on Spotify. Well, the single I just dropped is on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Music. I haven't dropped it on SoundCloud yet. I put out a snippet a while back, but I deleted it.
What?
So, kids can't take the
Sneak
sauce.
teasers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I also have social media is KIDSPAZZY. It's the same name on Instagram, Facebook. On Twitter is KSZJ the Creator. KSZJ the Creator. That's about it for
So,
social media.
putting this event together, like, what's some of the things you run into, like dealing with artists and having to get artists on the show? And do you run, like, I know that, like, from the artists, there's no one that's like a major artist. So do you still dealt with any artists that's like, you don't have to mention any names, but are they being difficult?
Oh,
Yeah, we both have. But I mainly let Z Star deal with the booking. You know,
That's
how females touch. Females, it's a necessity in this world, man. It's a female's touch.
Yeah, I
For
dig
real.
that. I dig that. That's
Yeah, I will answer that question for you, though. And I won't mention any names. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm a mom. At the same time, I show a lot of love to artists. I show a lot of love to people, period. And I want to see them. I want to see them succeed. So some of them may take it like, man, Z is on. Can you cuss on here or no?
Yeah, you
Yes.
can cut. Yeah.
Okay.
This is a family station.
Fuck yes.
Please refrain from using that shit.
Nah, you can cuss.
So,
man. You don't do that.
You know, some of the artists may say, man, Z is on my ass. She is on my ass. But you know what? You have those that say, Z, you the first one who told me that. You know, and I appreciate that. And whether it may be whatever the case may be. So to answer your questions as far as like difficulties, some artists sometimes think that they are, you know, they have this huge following to where they don't need to pay their dues to get on a platform or what have you. And I tell them, I said, hey, guy, if you don't want to do the sign-up fee, you can always sell tickets. If you don't want to do either one of them, you can always produce your own event. Mm-hmm. Have about, 2 racks saved up, and you know, get your DJs, get your promoters, and do your own event.
Yeah.
And holler at me if you need some advice. You know, it's a consulting fee, but just holler
Yeah,
at me.
yeah, it's business.
But, our thing is
Coins.
we really want artists on this platform who are very focused on building their fan base. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's all about. Why are you recording music and you don't have 10, 15 people that want to come out and see you?
Facts.
You know what I mean? I had to tell one guy, he was like, I need to be a headliner. I said, okay, cool. So can I book you a show in a week and a half and you can get 50 people to come out? And he had to think about it. And he was like, I can't.
It's like,
I
so
can't.
why are you asking for a headline if you can't
And
even
I'm like,
get 50 people out?
Exactly. And I'm like, dude, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The goal is to brand and to get people to come out.
You got to crawl before you walk.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so tickled over here because she smoothed through that in and said, holla at me. It's a consulting fee. But
Right.
come holla at me like,
Right.
it was smooth.
Need
but
them
I mean,
bags.
that's what it is.
Never
It's
not
like you
working.
said earlier, it's a business.
It is a business. And, it's
And-
what I do full time.
Yeah, so you're serious
I'm an event
about
producer.
it.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things I think where, when you hear people and they say when no one is on you, then they don't care anymore.
They don't care.
But when they're constantly on your ass,
Yeah.
that's when it's like, okay, it may be annoying, but it's for your benefit. So
Right.
that's what's up, that's how you operate and people are able to see that. And you're not just like, she's on my ass and not doing it.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
But okay, all right. I like it, Miss Z. Yes, Mama Jer.
Shout out Z Star, man. Z Star Rock Productions.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, and so just to piggyback off of that, because just for these interviews, I like to just kind of add my artist input, and so now that I have a blog site, Dallas Wall Street, I kind of see the other side of the business, and it's like just dealing with a lot of Dallas artists, you know, because that's all we post and that's what we promote. It's like my DMs, they stay full of questions that I feel like
people should know.
Yeah.
Or they should know the answers to.
Yeah, it's like, and it's like if you don't have that knowledge, you should at least know to go to Google. It's like I've been asked, how do you convert a file to an MP4? Or just people sending a YouTube link to my bio, like, check this out, sending emails, hey, yo, just check out my single and see if you fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, in this business, that's not how you go about things. You know what I'm saying? You got to be professional. I don't give a damn where you from. I'm from the hood. I'm from the streets. You know what I'm saying? I understand the business. I know how to move. I know how to articulate. I know how to send an email, start it off with hello, end it with thank you. You know what I'm saying? And I know how to just conduct myself in a way. And it's like, that's what a lot of artists in Dallas is missing. If a major artist is getting to the radio station on time, that's already been sold, that's went platinum or gold, why do you think that you're trying to get your name up, that you can't be on time, or that you have to be late, or that you have to be difficult to work with, and you don't even have a following, or you haven't even got your feet wet?
Exactly. And you know what? And that's one of the things, like, even with the time, like, they have to be there at a certain time, or you just may or may not be able to perform. And again, that's what the whole format of this, the Day to Night Fest is getting you ready to get booked by Live Nation.
Yeah, this is
getting you
dope.
ready, you know what I mean? And essentially, we would, God willing, would be able to take this out of Texas. You know what I mean? So it'll be a segue for artists by way of Dallas and Fort Worth, and other, you know, Tyler, what have you. They can get on the Day to Night Fest, and then you just kind of start growing from there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, hopefully we see you guys at South by Southwest.
Yeah.
Because we need that.
Yeah, we're working on that too.
We need that. We need
Yes,
that.
indeed.
We need that for the city.
For real. Shout out Austin. Shout out South by Southwest, man.
Man, thanks for coming on the show. Man, I really appreciate you guys, and
Hey, we
very
appreciate
insightful.
y'all.
I'm gonna get with you about your music, and I will need it.
Definitely. We'll make that. We'll make that happen. We'll do that. We'll
It's
get
Thursday,
that
so she means like tonight.
done. Tonight.
Yeah, for real.
So she can get that ready by tomorrow.
Hey, I work 24/7, so I'll be right back to work as soon as I leave this station. So, man,
Nice. Well, thank you so much.
yeah, we're
Thank
gonna
y'all.
we're gonna go into another song, you guys. So stay with us.
Hoof ain't gang, bitch.